It's a story you'll see only on 8 now. A woman sexually assaulted by a former Powhatan High School teacher is sharing her story. You'll remember back in 2023, band director Andrew Sneed pleaded guilty to 8 counts of sex-related crimes involving teens. 8 News reporter Allison Williams sat down with one of his victims who shares her story of resilience. Allison.
Isabella Hoffman is now 20 years old, living in Powhatan County, where she was born and raised. But when she was just 17, gearing up to graduate, her life was changed forever.
It is weird to be back, at the school. It's weird to, remember everything that happened.
A senior year at Powhatan High School that began so normally for Isabella Hoffman, but ended so painfully.
This yearbook, for sure, I have not looked at since this year, just because of everything that happened. It is just weird, especially to see him, surrounding all the kids and how incorporated he was.
Hoffman says she met the school's band instructor at the time, Andrew Sneed, through friends.
Down here is him conducting the class. I would hang out in the band room because that was where everybody really was that I was friends with at the time, and Andrew was always there.
Plus, her then boyfriend's guardian was Sneed's brother, who lived with Sneed.
I would go to the house all of the time. I was always there, and so it was just the 3 of us all the time.
It was when Hoffman and Sneed were alone that she says things began to escalate.
There would be talk of sexual things, but it was jokes almost at the school.
There were times she'd even leave school to run errands for him.
Andrew would give me his credit card and I would go get food for us. I would go pick up Andrew's dry cleaning. I was like, oh, I'm just helping out, and it'll make him happy, it'll make everybody happy.
She says it was around April of 2022 when he started coming on to her stronger.
He would bring me into his office and want to do stuff, and he would kiss me and things like that. This is actually a picture of Andrew. This is the office that we would say, his office. I knew the whole time something was wrong.
What would he say to you? Would he say, we have to keep this a secret?
So he actually did very well of never saying that. All he would do was this when we would go somewhere or do something.
The truth didn't come out until June, when her mom could tell the secret was eating away at her.
I was really depressed, really anxious. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I basically stopped talking to everybody in my family almost.
Hoffman and her mom went to the Powhatan County Sheriff's Office, and 2 days later, Sneed was arrested and charged with taking indecent liberties with a child. Deputies learned he'd also acted inappropriately with several other minors, going as far back as 2010. He's now serving an 8-year prison sentence.
It's crazy to me that you could get so little time for all of the harm, for a lifetime of harm that was caused. There's Andrew standing there. This is when he was arrested.
Hoffman says she still avoids walking past the band room, but she's now ready to help any other student going through what she did.
Anybody that I could help, even if it's one person, that is why I'm doing this.
I want to thank Isabella for sharing her story with me. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, but like she said, this is something she will live with every month of every year. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, you can find resources included in this story on WRIC.com. In studio, Allison Williams, 8 News.